Hi guys, it's Lynne with Soft Squares. Today is Saturday, April 20th, which means it's time for the Saturday Stich-uation, where we talk about all things quilting in my world. This is a weekly video where I put out information about what's going on in my store, on my channel, my Facebook group, anything related to quilting, which is pretty much everything that I do. And you might hear some personal things. So welcome. If it's your first time, please consider joining. If you're back because you liked these, thank you for coming back and for supporting me. Now I have my wall cleared off. I know, it's so weird, right? Ta-da! I had two quilts that were up there. The one was the Wildflower Seeds quilt that was a block of the month. That's a Write It Blake. Well, first of all, it's from Kelly Fannin of, I'm losing my mind. It's from Kelly Fannin, and it's a Write It Blake, through Write It Blake pattern. They did a block of the month, and so did Reb's Fab Stash for 2023. Because I had shoulder surgery and a whole bunch of other things going on, I kind of got sidelined and I didn't get a chance to finish it, so it sat on my back wall forever. So it's the one with all the flowers. Well, last time I updated you on this, I had put everything together. I had put the outside border on, and I was thinking of putting another border on. I've decided not to, so really it is done. And it is 52 inches square. I'm dropping it off at the quilter, and I should be getting that back soon, so it's a nice little lap quilt, but I can say I am done with it. The other quilt is one that was kind of an impromptu one. It was a 3-yard quilt that I was trying to decide which border to put on it. And again, that's been a few weeks and I still don't have an answer on it, but I'm going to a retreat this week and I have packed that one up and I'll take it with me, as well as the other fabric options that I have. And I guess we'll see how I end up finishing it. So next week, the Stich-uation will either be late or possibly on Saturday or Sunday because of my retreat. But you never know. So we'll see what I end up doing with that. So the month of April is my birthday month. We have been doing sales and promotions throughout the whole month. This last week was the actual birthday. And guess where I went for my birthday? Yes, I got to go there. I've never been there. I've been telling my husband I want to at least try it. And he surprised me. So that was so sweet. We went to Misc Quilting Steakhouse. It is a like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's very expensive, very, very yummy. And yes, I got myself a nice steak. So that was my birthday treat for my husband, which was so sweet, so fun. But as far as you guys and the treats, because I'm actually celebrating you guys, I had a impromptu sale about a week ago. I called it the bonus live sale. So I have my live at 5s every Monday, but then I did a bonus live. So when you go back to the video library and you see the word bonus, go back and find that. That was a sale that I did. Everything in there was mostly Civil War fabric. I had about 130 bolts, calico, really pretty, more traditional prints, and I was selling it for $7.50 a yard, and I was opening freight as I was going through that. So it was a 2-hour video, and you guys, I have decided to extend that through the rest of the month. So even though I did say you had through the weekend, which would have ended on Sunday, I am giving you more time. So if you go back and watch that and you see something that you want, just comment or send us an email, and if it's available, we will honor that through the rest of the month. And so once it goes on my website, it will be $10 a yard, but $7.50 is the sale price for that. I also have 2 promotions running on my website at softsquares.com. 10% off all patterns, including books, embroidery patterns, anything that's a pattern, unless it's in a kit, that doesn't count, but anything under the pattern category, all kinds of patterns, 10% off. You use code BD for birthday 1024, and that will get you 10% off. You can use the code as many times as you want through the end of the month, but when you do the transactions, it will only allow 1 code per transaction, and there is another code. So you'll have to do 2 transactions if you take advantage of both of these sales. and I'll talk more about how I'm going to work through that with you in just a minute. But the second sale is for 20% off all notions, and that one goes through the 25th. So that's not through the end of the month, it's just through the 25th. So you have today plus 5 days. I think that puts us through, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not looking at a calendar. Anyway, at midnight Mountain Time. So you can take advantage of that with the code AprilShowers20. And that's anything in the notions category. And again, that is a reusable code. Use as many times as you want, but it's only good through the 25th of the month. And you cannot combine coupons on a transaction. My system doesn't allow it. So if you go in and you make 2 separate transactions, it is going to charge you shipping. It is a flat rate of shipping for $7.50 unless you spend over $200, and then there is no charge for it. But if I see 2 orders coming in really close and I can ship them together, I will refund or give you a credit, or we'll do something with the $7.50 that you were charged for the additional order that you had to make, because the coupon codes don't work together. I hope that made sense. So we will make it right, but just know you might be charged up front. So there is that. Now I am going to a quilt retreat this week. I'm really excited. It's one I've been to several times. There's some of you that are watching this that are actually part of that little group, and it's not a closed group. It's just the first people in, and there's several of us that keep being those first people. So I'm excited to go. I'm going to a little place called Albion, Idaho. It's about 3 hours north of me, and we stay in this little retreat center, and we just sew and eat like royalty because they feed us really, really well. And I will get a ton of stuff done. So I have not been able to do a lot of sewing. I've had so much going on with personal stuff, health stuff, the store, the website changing, you name it. I feel like I've been overrun by everything and haven't been able to sew. Well, I am going to sit and so I'm going to sew for 3 days. So we'll see what I come back with. And that's why I've taken the things off of the wall. One of them is going to get finished there. I'm also going to work on my Christmas quilt. I have 2 of them that I cut out last year that I've started working on different blocks for them. I'm going to take them with me and see how far I get with those. And maybe I'll have the 2 sampler Christmas quilts completed. I've got a lot of them already done, and I'll show you next week what those quilts are and what my progress is on those. So stuff happening. I was just on a live with Leanna, the Pastry Queen's Farm Adventures. If you have not seen that live, go back to her channel and look for it. It is, I'll try to put the link below. I'll try. So we had fun. It was just about an hour. We just visited for a little bit, and it was fun to get on there. And during that, I was cutting fabric to take with me on my retreat. So if you haven't been to a retreat, or even if you have, here's a tip. You want to take as many things prepared to go as you can. So if you can, get all your pieces cut and then organized so you can just sit and sew, and that way you're able to get things done. You're able to visit because you're in the sewing area. And honestly, there's not usually a lot of room for you to be able to lay your stuff out and cut. And if you can find a place, you're probably away from everybody else in a room that's not where people are, and you don't want to miss out on all the fun. So get everything ready as ready as you can. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I am cutting pieces. So these, I just made 72 little white squares for the quilt that I'm going to be making, and I'm going to show you which one it is. This takes a jelly roll. It is a free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. So you could go on there and you can look for it. It is called Jelly Roll Sizzle. Takes a jelly roll and some white fabric. And do you see all the pinwheels that are on here? So that's what all my white fabric is for. And I might put a border on it. We'll have to see. What it calls for on the backing, I have that exact amount of fabric. So I don't really think I have the wiggle room to add a border to this unless I modify the back. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But anyway, really simple, really easy. A free pattern at Fat Quarter Shop for Jelly Roll Sizzle. Takes a Oh, it takes 2 jelly rolls. I'm glad I looked at this closely. I actually have 2 jelly rolls, and I was wondering why I put all these off to the side. I put them off together. I need both. Note to self, they're both going. Another thing is read your instructions, know what you need, and take it with you. Anyway, this and this are going with me to the retreat. Let's see here. I'm also going to another retreat in July in Salina, Utah. It's done by Creative Notions Quilt Shop, which is Vicki. She does a subscription bag. That's about 2 hours south of me, and she's doing it in a rec center, so I believe you have to get your own hotel accommodations, but then she's got the rec center reserved and a lot of classes coming on in there, and I will be teaching on Thursday, July 11th from 9 to 1. And so I'm still working on what that project will be, and then there'll be other teachers and classes going on, but it goes the 11th through the 13th. And I believe she's trying to get kind of a yard sale type thing going where people can come in and bring things that you can purchase, supplies or finished goods. I will not be able to stay through Saturday because my husband has a family reunion that we will be to. So I think that the sale will be happening on Saturday. I'm not sure, but I would highly encourage you to look into that. It's not that expensive. It's low-key, and it will be really cool. You'll get to meet Vicki and a bunch of other people too. So go to Creative Notions Quilt Shop.com. You can also email them at info@creativenotionsquiltshop.com and get more information on it. So again, that's July 11th through 13th in Salina, Utah, which is rural, center of the state, not a lot going on there, and it will be pretty. If you want to see country, that's where she's at. Don't forget my lives at 5, so I'm Mountain Time, so which means 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. I do them on YouTube. I do live sales, and what I sell on there are things that are priced better or they're not even available on my website, which is softsquares.com. So if you haven't checked that out, please check out my website. And if you haven't been to a live, please come. You don't even have to buy anything. I just would like you guys to come and participate and hang out. There's a lot of fun chat and banter. I've got 2 moderators and my husband, who is a kick in the pants, are in there. And Leanna is one of my moderators, if you don't know who that is, Pastry Queen. So what else? If you like my t-shirt and things like this, go to my Etsy shop, Soft Squares on Etsy. And it's kind of hard to read because I picked a dark blue shirt, but it says there's only 2 times when I buy fabric, when I need it and when I don't. So me. It is so me. So with the t-shirts, you pick your color of t-shirt. I would recommend a little lighter t-shirt, but the color t-shirt in your size, and then they're made for you, not through me, it's through a printing partner. But there's probably 30 or 40 different options of sayings, and I got all the sayings from my subscribers. So if you guys have any fun sayings that you don't see as you go through all my stuff, and even if you do see it, anyway, if you know of a fun saying that would be cute on a t-shirt or a mug, send it to me, and more than likely it will end up as one of those. We're going to do another drawing because we haven't done one in a minute. Again, this is my birthday month, so I'm doing all kinds of freebies. Let me see what I'm going to give you. I'm going to do a drawing. So I'm going to be giving away this book called Color Block Quilt Making. It's more of a modern quilt style. Very fun, very simple, very bold. There's a lot of templates in here. I think this could work for most skill levels. Actually, I don't see why even a beginner wouldn't be able to do it, because there's really good instructions and they're big pieces. So this quilt retails for $22.99. I'm going to give this book for free. You have to enter the contest. You also have to respond to be able to get it, or I'll pick another winner, just like before. So you need to be 18, a visible subscriber to my channel. You need to have a US mailing address, and you need to type a word in the chat and then respond when I post who the winner is. And I'm actually going to post my winner during the live tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. The live at 5, I'm going to announce who the winner is on this. Usually I do them on Saturdays, but because it's my birthday month and there's so much going on, I'm not going to make you wait that long. So we're going to do, the word to make this is color. So you need to use the word color in a sentence and be a visible subscriber. Now, to be a visible subscriber, there's some links in the description put together by Andrea of Arkansas Gals. She does a lot of drawings. You need to check her channel out. But she has some videos on how to make sure that your subscription is visible, because I have to be able to verify that you are a visible subscriber to be able to let you be a winner. And so you're going to want to go in there and make sure your settings are set to visible, and if they're not, she'll walk you through how to do that with those links that are in the description below. So use the word color in a sentence and comment. I will announce it during my live at 5 tomorrow, so anytime between now and when the video goes live, or I go live with that, so like, and that's 5 o'clock Mountain Time, and then I will do a drawing during that time. You do not have to be present to win, and I will post the winner in the comments. And then we'll do some other things during live at 5 too, so you never know what's going to happen, but I will announce this winner, and then you'll get this really cool book. Okay, this is a quilt that I designed. It's a large throw size quilt. It uses 1 charm pack. I would recommend you go get the free pattern off of my website. It's called Hopscotch. And I also have videos showing you how to do this, but I will probably be making another one of these videos. I'm still trying to decide if and when I'm going to do it, because I have already done it, but they're so easy. You just need a charm pack and you need some yardage. And again, it's a free pattern and it shows you how to do it. And I'm going to open this up real quick, but I love this. It's so fun. It's just a little bit different. If you want to make it bigger, obviously add more squares to it. Or I guess you could put layer cake. Oh, that would be gigantic. I wouldn't do that. Okay, that's it for me today. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'm here every Saturday. At some point during the day I post this, so you never know. But Monday nights at 5 is a live sale, so please be sure to come back then. And I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.